Hi everyone, I'm Jeannie and let's get zebra strong. Today we're talking about proprioception. Now we know that if you have hypermobility and EDS, there's a chance that proprioception is lacking. And in movement, it's our job to see how we can improve that proprioception. Not always easy when you have no kind of idea of where your joints and your body are in space. That's what proprioception means. Where am I in space? So using tools like a band, which you can use at home, so these are all things you can do at home, can help improve proprioception, because what something like a theraband does is help you sense and feel the muscle activation, and it gives you feedback because you're touching something rather than trying to do exercises sort of on your own without any tools. So it's a really good little tool to get if you haven't got one. Really easy and obviously don't take up a lot of space. So we're going to do an exercise together. We're going to lie on our back and we're going to use the band to help us get some leg muscle activation and help us understand how not to hyperextend our knees. Okay, so I'm going to lie down. So use a cushion if you need one for your head, and I'm just going to unravel the band and I'm going to place it around my foot. Okay, so one leg's going to stay bent and you're just going to settle in and you're going to have the band wrapped around one foot. Now, we're going to try and straighten our leg as we do this. Just going to sort out my band. There we go. So you want it kind of even on both sides. Okay, so what we could do is just press into the band. And as you can see, as I do that, if I get that leg out the way, you can probably see that I haven't got a lot of control and I'm going straight into that hyperextension, hanging off my knee and my hip. So it doesn't really help me understand muscle control. Can we change that movement experience? I'm going to keep my hands where they are. Sense the foot in the band. So there is a relationship between your foot and your pelvis, which are the bones here. I want you to think about trying to straighten the leg, not by pushing into the band like I did a moment ago, but think about the back of your thigh, so this part of your leg. And very slowly start to roll the back of the thigh along the mat. So your sit bone could feel like it's rolling along the mat. Notice how slowly I do it. So now I've got a lot more sense of control. My knee hasn't locked and I can feel my foot making contact with the band. As I exhale, I'm going to roll the sit bone or the back of the thigh back towards me. Now, what you might experience when you're doing this is a little bit of trembling, a little bit of muscle shaking. And that's because you're activating those deeper leg muscles and you're having to really experience that control element. So here we go again. We're going to start to roll the sit bone along the floor. Yeah, very slowly, noticing that control. No hyperextending. Back stays heavy, shoulders stay heavy. And as we exhale, we're going to roll it back in. Feel the back of the thigh coming towards you. Try and keep your ribs nice and heavy as you do this whole experience. So hopefully that looks very different to something that is just pushing into the band. I hope you can see there's a little less control on that version. Okay, so that's just one exercise where we can start to use the band to help improve our proprioception. And there are literally hundreds of exercises you can do with a really easy theraband. So check back again. I'm sure I'm going to share some more videos on what you can do to improve proprioception with a band. So thank you for coming, and until next time, keep zebra strong.